driving experiences, building worlds, developing an open system, and putting it all at your fingertips. With the power of AI, this is AMD.
And good morning from vibrant Taipei. And thank you all for joining us here, as well as those watching us live from all around the world. It's always inspiring to be surrounded by so many brilliant minds and bold ideas. And there's no better place than Computex, right here in the world's Silicon Crossroads. Let's talk about the future of compute. We've got a great show for you here today. At AMD, we believe high-performance computing is the foundation of the modern world, and we're committed to advancing it to help solve the world's most pressing challenges across the cloud, healthcare, manufacturing, communications, automotive, PCs, and gaming. AMD technology is everywhere. Every day, billions of people rely on our products, often without even realizing it. Today, the most exciting frontier for high-performance computing is AI. It needs to redefine how we interact with technology, and our solutions are accelerating this disruptive force. In the data center, AMD EPYC is the CPU of choice for leading hyperscalers from all around the world, powering internal workloads across platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Netflix. AMD Instinct also powers some of the world's most popular generative AI platforms, delivering the performance and efficiency they depend on. Data centers are critical to AI, but here's the truth. Not every workload needs to live in the cloud, and not every breakthrough needs a supercomputer. In fact, some of the most powerful AI is happening on your personal device right now, with smaller models calling on local data to get instant insights. Today at Computex, we're thinking big by going small, showing how personal devices are driving real-time AI, breaking world records, transforming gaming, and unlocking powerful new experiences. Small is where breakthrough begins, and has never been so powerful. Today's show is divided into 3 chapters: gaming, AI PCs, and workstations. And I want to start with the one closest to my heart. Gaming has shaped my career and remains one of my greatest passions. Just a couple weeks ago, I revisited the Elder Scrolls Oblivion in a stunning new remaster. Wandering through the game brought back nostalgia, but what stood out most was how far technology has come. Characters now move fluidly, lighting and shadows feel alive with real-time effects, and environments are lush with incredible level of details. The remaster is a reminder just how far technology has come. At AMD, nailing that level of wonder is our mission. And it fills me with pride to know that more than 1 billion people around the world power the gaming experiences with AMD hardware and software, more than any other company. In the last few months, we launched some of our most ambitious products yet, designed to deliver extraordinary performance and visual fidelity. Powered by second-generation 3D V-Cache technology, we brought to market the world's best desktop and mobile processors for gamers and creators, crushing gaming benchmarks while handling demanding creative workloads with incredible ease. We also introduced the RD4 architecture, built to make enthusiast-level gaming accessible to everyone. Fans wrapped around city blocks all over the world just to be among the first to experience what we built. That level of passion doesn't just show up, it's earned. To everyone in the gaming community, thank you. Your passion drives us, your feedback shapes us, and your imagination inspires us. And know that big things are coming, with plenty of exciting updates we have in the pipeline. At AMD, our mission for graphics is clear. We want to create immersive, universally accessible experiences that dissolve the boundaries of reality. But here's the truth. Hardware alone can make this vision a reality. As we push into advanced graphics with techniques like path tracing, traditional methods buckle under the weight of complexity and cost. To bring this future to every gamer, we needed a different approach. This led to the incredible partnership with Sony and PlayStation in the form of Project Amethyst, a joint co-development effort to reimagine the future of immersive gaming, unlocking new levels of realism, responsiveness, and creativity across console, PC, and the cloud. Together, we developed the advanced models powering FSR's next-generation upscaling and frame generation. This collaboration paved the way for FSR 4, launched earlier this year. What started as a traditional upscale has evolved into a machine learning engine that optimizes every frame in real time. At its core, ML Super Resolution predicts and reconstructs missing detail, instantly upscaling it to higher resolution. The result is razor-sharp visuals, higher frame rates, and dramatically lower latency. Let's take a look at a side-by-side demo. The footage you're seeing is from the Ghost of Tsushima, a stunning journey to feudal Japan. Compared to FSR 3, FSR 4 renders every blade of grass with sharp clarity, and fog rolls in without obscuring detail. These are the moments where detail usually fades, but FSR 4 preserves the scene and honors the artistry behind it. In particle-heavy scenes like Fire and Ember, FSR 4 keeps every detail sharp, even in chaos. In early generations, effects like these were blurred, but with FSR 4, smoke moves past the tree. The branches stay crisp. No ghosting, no smearing, just creator's intent. FSR 4 brings cinematic immersion to every gamer without the need for brute force hardware. But Super Resolution was only the opening chapter. With FSR, we want to harness machine learning to deliver breathtaking visuals, enable developers to craft real-time worlds that everyone can enjoy. And the next chapter is almost here. I'm super excited we brought FSR 4 to the latest RD4 architecture. In the second half of this year, RD4 gamers can expect something big with FSR Redstone. The machine learning pipeline layers advanced neural rendering techniques on top of Super Resolution, pushing performance and fidelity even further. Let's break it down step by step to understand why Redstone will be a game changer for RD4 users. At its core, Redstone tackles one of the graphics' toughest challenges, realistic light behavior, how it bounces, reflects, casts shadows, and scatters smoke or glass. Instead of brute force path tracing, FSR Redstone does it smartly, bringing cinematic realism in a far more efficient and accessible way. To see how all of this comes together, let's start with a scene that doesn't have any of these advanced FSR technologies applied to it. Let's first apply one of our techniques called neural radiance caching, or NRC, a layer of technology that reuses and refines lighting from nearby pixels and past frames. Powered by machine learning, NRC predicts how light moves through a scene in real time, boosting image quality, cutting noise, and improving performance. Next, we're introducing ray regeneration, a game-changing technology, and this is where things get really exciting. Trained on a clean output and incomplete renders, it filters noise in real time, delivering smooth, detailed image typically reserved for high-end hardware. The visual quality improvement is truly remarkable. FSR then applies our previously demonstrated MLSR technology, boosting frames while preserving the photorealism achieved with NRC and ray regeneration. With image quality and performance optimized, the final step is deepening immersion, and we do that through frame generation. It predicts and inserts new frames for smoother motion and higher frame rates. And to keep gameplay sharp and responsive, we pair with our proven anti-lag technology. With FSR Redstone, we're bringing path trace fidelity to all RD4 users, bringing us closer to blurring the lines between the virtual and the real. I want to give you a glimpse of the full capability of FSR Redstone. Let's take a look. very excited to bring FSR Redstone to all RD4 gamers later this year, but that's just the beginning. Starting June 5th, over 60 games will support FSR 4, with plenty more coming later this year. But we're not stopping there. The response from the community has been incredible, so we're taking things further. Today, I'm so excited to introduce the AMD Radeon RX 9060 XT, the fastest graphics card available under $350. Available for elite 1440p gaming, it features 16 gigabytes of VRAM and delivers 821 TOPS of AMD compute to unlock the full potential of FSR Redstone. When it comes to performance, the 960 XT pulls ahead. It's 6% faster across 40 game titles without upscaling or frame generation. In games like Spider-Man 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops 6, that lead jumps over 20%. And in ray-traced titles like Hogwarts Legacy, the 9060 XT 16 gigabytes of VRAM gives it an even bigger advantage. It also delivers 15% better performance per dollar than both the 8 gig and 16 gig versions of the 5060 Ti. We're excited for more gamers to experience the RD4 family starting on June 5th worldwide. Now, let's talk about AI PCs. AI is reshaping the future, but the PC remains the foundation. It's where performance meets purpose, and where innovation hits your hands every single time you open the lid. At AMD, our process to building great devices starts by listening to what users want and how to interact with technology. We collaborate with developers to create software that empowers people with tools that make them more productive and creative. We then partner with our top OEM partners to design systems that reflect this vision. Sleek, light, powerful, and crafted to fit seamlessly into every user's world. Devices that don't just perform, also elevate the experience. And only then we push the boundaries of silicon design. By building breakthrough architecture and power-efficient systems that unlock new capabilities, ensuring that every innovation in software and design is backed by unbeatable hardware. This is how we build category-defining devices. From top to bottom, our AI PC lineup sets the industry standard. Ryzen AI 7 crushes the competition with 30% more performance. Ryzen AI 9 pushes that to 60%. And Ryzen AI Max is an outright monster, delivering 3x the performance of its closest rival. It's so powerful, Ryzen AI Max even outperforms Apple's brand new M4 Pro by 15%. But our goal wasn't just to break records. Instead, we want to lay the foundation for the next era of personal computing. Let me explain. In just 2 years, AI has evolved so fast. Context windows have exploded, and models now understand text, speech, and images. They've grown sharper, more personal, moving from pattern matching to real reasoning. But the real game changer yet may be size, because in many cases, smaller isn't just good enough, it's better. Larger models are incredibly powerful, but they are slow, costly, and less accurate for specialized tasks. Smaller, task-tuned models, on the other hand, are faster, sharper, and can run anywhere. This is where AI PCs shine. With no engines on board, they cut latency, skip the cloud, and bring private AI to your notebook. Ryzen AI 300 series was built exactly for this. Across industries, we're seeing teams swap complex workloads for fluid on-device intelligence. Consider the case of teachers. AI PCs let schools customize models to match their curriculum, all while running locally. Or think paralegals who deal with mountains of documents daily. Specialized models on AI PCs speed up discovery, search, and summarization while keeping privileged information secure. And for productivity warriors on the go, AI PCs are a game changer. Think of a software developer using his on-device coding copilot to speed up projects at 35,000 feet up in the air. Wherever you look, AI PCs are revolutionizing how we work. And today, we have a real-world demo. I have someone supposed to be here to help me. Let's call her live. Hey Chen, where are you? The show has started.
Hi Jack， 我在后台呢。
Now Chen, are you really testing my Chinese live at Computex? Why don't we try using our new voice-to-voice speech translation AI model to help me? But first, can you show your iPhones? Everyone knows this is live and not a pre-recorded video.
没问题，这是我的手机。It's okay. This is my phone.
And Chen, can you describe the application you're currently using?
这是一个语音到语音的翻译工具。
It's a translation tool from voice to voice.
And Chen, are you ready to join me on stage? How are you feeling?
我准备好了，我也感觉非常紧张。
I'm ready. I feel very nervous too.
Chen, why don't you come and join me on stage? We want to show you a glimpse of what's to come with AI models. Hundreds of millions of people in the world cannot read and write, but they can speak. And it's wonderful to see how AI will connect the world. And it's not perfect yet, but will actually work to increase accuracy and reduce latency. We can see the application of AI in real time. Hey Chen, there you are. Thank you for joining me. How you doing?
Hi Jack, I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
So what demo do you have for us here today?
There are a lot of AI applications running on our AI PCs. Today I'm going to show you an AI agent for radiologists.
So why did you choose a radiologist use case?
For radiologists and healthcare in general, data needs to be private. And it's really important to run AI agents on your local machine and in a private network.
Makes sense. So what problems do you think you could help radiologists solve?
First, there is an overall shortage of radiologists all time, and for radiologists, they have much work to do every day, including X-ray image analysis, pulling up prior cases for reference, and administrative workloads like writing comprehensive reports.
And Chen, I love how we're helping the medical community, maximizing and trying to help more people. Hey, why don't we get started with the demo?
Sure. Here is the AI agent for radiologists. First, let's upload a recently taken X-ray image to the agent. What it is doing right now is using our large language model, which has been trained on a medical data set, to analyze potential diseases of the uploaded image. And you can see, to protect the privacy of patients, there is no network connected to the laptop. The AI agent is fully running on our local PC.
No, that makes sense. The key is running it locally so we're not transmitting the patient's private data to the cloud.
Yeah. Here is the output. Traditionally, radiologists need to spend hours to search for similar cases for reference. Now with the AI agents, let's write a prompt. Show me reference images. Within 5 seconds, you'll get a list of reference images shown on the screen.
So Chen, what we just witnessed is what would otherwise take hours to research. And the AI was able to understand the symptoms and pull prior records in seconds for the doctor to use as a reference.
Yeah, additionally, doctors need to write comprehensive reports for peer review. Let's see how AI agent can help out with that. Let's type write a comprehensive report. Since we're in Taipei, in traditional Chinese.
Perfect.
For peer review.
Wonderful. We also have to write insurance claims too. So I think this application does really save a lot of time. I can see how AI agents can help professionals across multiple professions, even beyond the medical field. Chen, thank you so much for taking time to help us with these demos. And I will improve my Chinese.
Thank you, Jack.
When models are tailored to real data and real problems, they don't just optimize workflows, they transform industries. With our incredible partners, we built the most powerful AI PC portfolio to seize this era change. And one of these partners is here with us today. Please give me a warm welcome to my good friend, Luca Rossi, President of Intelligent Devices Group of Lenovo, to show what he's seeing on the front lines of this transformation. Hey, Luca, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Great to see you. So, hi everyone, and thanks Jack for having me. I will say that it's always a pleasure to be back here at Computex, and especially when I get to share the stage.
Thank you, Luca, again. It's so great to have you here with us. Lenovo and AMD have partnered for over 2 decades. We have co-engineered so many memorable systems, from desktops to notebooks to workstations. And more recently, we are disrupting the AI era together.
Yeah, it's true. And what began 25 years ago as an hardware collaboration is now a shared mission to bring AI to life. Together, Jack, AMD, we have built momentum across PCs, workstations, servers, and edge solutions, making AI more available, more useful, more impactful. Last year, together, we shared a vision of what was possible for AI PCs with on-device AI, Copilot Plus, and of course, AMD Ryzen AI processors. Today, it's a reality. AI PCs are in homes, studios, schools, and offices around the world, and we predict by 2028, 80% of PCs and more devices will be with AI. I have an example, interesting example. In Asia Pacific, a secondary school created a self-study zone using Lenovo devices powered by AMD Ryzen, and students are able to summarize readings, review lessons, getting real-time feedback, all on device and without needing internet access. In enterprise, on the other side, our customer in finance, consulting, manufacturing, they all have started using AMD-powered ThinkPad and ThinkBook AI laptops. And they are seeing faster onboarding, better multilingual collaboration, as you've shown, more efficient meetings, using features like real-time summarization, file search, and many other things.
Luke, I completely agree. That's what AI should be doing, helping people work faster, create more, and focus on what really matters. But that kind of impact depends on a strong portfolio. Lenovo is one of our deepest partners, and we're so proud to co-develop industry-leading AI PCs together, whether it's ThinkPad, ThinkBook, or Yoga. And this year, the lineup got even stronger.
Sure, absolutely. So this year we introduced ThinkPad P16 Gen 4. That's our most powerful AMD-based mobile workstation built for the professionals with very high demanding AI workloads. Then we have the ThinkPad T14S Gen 6 we launched last year. It now became a gold standard in corporate laptops and offered 3x performance boost compared to the previous generation. Switching gears, in the creator space, the Yoga 7 2-in-1 brings AMD AI into a convertible form factor for unparalleled creative freedom. And last but not least, for gamers, streamers, our latest Legion PC and Legion Go and their devices, they continue to rise the bar with the real-time AI-driven performance optimization.
I love it, Luca. I love it. Our partnership, Luca, is built on deep co-engineering between our teams, from silicon system design to software integration. And the collaboration extends beyond personal computing. Lenovo and AMD are building across the entire AI ecosystem, from model training and data center, to inference at the edge, to user interaction on the device. This is a seamless AI experience enterprise customers want. No silos, no delays, just fast, real results. And manufacturers are training models on AMD-powered Lenovo servers, deploying them to the edge with insights surface instantly on ThinkPads.
Sure. And in fact, hardware is only half of the story. At Lenovo, we see and we believe AI PCs and devices are the powerful integration of hardware and software working seamlessly together. And that's why we are investing heavily in AI software experiences that are device agnostic, intelligent, and personal. And Lenovo AI Now, which you know very well, is a perfect example. It's our own device AI agent we first launched last year and now has grown into a true productivity partner. It can summarize meetings, search documents, answer questions based on your local files, PKB, all while running securely and privately on the device, which is top of mind. We are also offering useful AI software tools like Lenovo Creator Zone, Lenovo Learning Zone. These are two Lenovo IPs. They are helping AI device users storyboard, sketch, generate, and study faster, and all powered on device and not on the cloud.
Luca, I couldn't agree more. Hardware sets the stage, but it's the orchestration with software that brings the performance to life. Those extra AI cycles translate directly into richer features and lower latency for our users, and they let us keep sensitive data local, what you and I always talk about. It's the kind of headroom that lets our teams dream bigger and ship faster.
Yeah. And indeed, Jack, I have another great example. It's a case study from one of our customers. The customer name is VCTO Labs, and they had a very tough challenge to digitize the famous island of Alcatraz.
The Rock.
Near San Francisco. And the team was unable to leave the island until they have scanned the entire island, every square meter of the island, which meant they needed to quickly process huge amount of data captured by laser scanners, captured by drone. And that's where AMD-powered Lenovo workstation came to the rescue. Using the ThinkStation P8 with AMD Ryzen Threadripper Pro, our customer was able to quickly, accurately build a highly detailed 3D map that then the US National Park Service can use to track rising seas and coastal erosion. And what used to take weeks now is taking hours, right at the edge. So, Jack, we have talked about what is possible today, and we are proud of what we have delivered together so far, I think. But we are equally excited about what is coming next. And this year, we will be bringing AMD next generation workstation processor to our ThinkStation P8. That is our flagship workstation built for creative, for AI-intensive workload. It's a powerhouse combination. More details will come, but we and I wanted to be there, that you and this audience is the first one.
Thank you, Luca.
Here at Computex. And then, furthermore, on the entire roadmap, we plan to launch many more